Hey cruisers, we're gearing up for our first ever overseas cruise and wanted to share the top 10 apps we're using to prepare for our cruise and that we plan to use once on board. I'd like to start by mentioning that this list changes from cruise to cruise, which is probably pretty obvious. We'd love to hear what apps you find valuable when you cruise, so leave your favorites in the comments below. As for us, we're headed to Asia for a 10-night journey from Tokyo to Singapore, so our apps are sort of a reflection of this particular cruise where language and currency differences are pretty serious considerations for us. You'll see what I mean as we jump into the list. Number 1 on the list is good old Google Maps. What we like about this app the most is that it shows transit routes and options. So if you plug in where you want to go, you'll get not only route maps, but lists of different transit methods to get there, like bus or train options. The other thing that we like about this app is that in some areas you can download a city map for offline use. Unfortunately, you can't do this with all cities, but we still find a lot of value in it. Lastly, the app easily allows you to explore nearby restaurants and attractions. Super convenient if you need to figure out where to eat quickly in a foreign place. Our number 2 must-use app is Google Photos. We use several methods for syncing and backing up photos from our phones, like iCloud, for example, but I've become very fond of the hands-free ease of use in the Google Photos app. You can set it up to automatically upload your photos frequently. Now, the only downside is you'll need a Wi-Fi connection for this to work. Not always the case on a ship, right? We feel like Google Photos just gives us another level of assurance that our photos are being backed up. And of course, it's super handy having access to your photos at all times in Google Drive when you get home. Number 3 on the list is Amazon Music. Everyone has their favorite music streaming apps, so use whatever works for you in this category. But for me, being able to download unlimited music using my Amazon Prime membership for offline use is making this app a favorite for me right now. Now, considering we have some very long-haul flights in our future, I want to know that I can play some tunes while my phone is in airplane mode both on the flight and on the cruise. Be sure to tell us how you listen to music on a cruise or on a flight in the comments section. Number 4. Airline apps are such a wonderful convenience. For my next cruise, I am using the American Airlines app to store my upcoming trip. I can check my flight status, check in online, change seats, and track my checked bags using the app. I can even find out what entertainment and movies are playing in my seat back on the flight. Don't tell my son, he'll be so excited to check that out. Number 5, cruise line apps are also something I use every time I cruise. In this case, I'll be using the Princess at Sea app, Princess's free mobile-friendly app. The app offers a messenger feature on some ships, so you can send text messages to others on board. It also allows you to plan your day's activities, review the ship itinerary, browse restaurant menus, and keep tabs on your stateroom account. That's my favorite part. Now, this next app is a brand new one for me. Currency app is number 6 on our list because we'll be visiting 5 countries with 5 different currencies on our next cruise, and there's no way I'm going to memorize every currency in such a short time. Now, I chose this particular app because it's painfully simple to use. You just add your currencies, click on one, add the dollar amount, click convert, and you're done. That amount you entered will be converted into any currency you've set with minimal clicks. I love minimal clicks. All right, number 7 is a tried and true friend of the Cruise Tips TV community, good old ShipMate app. We use ShipMate to do lots, but it's particularly handy for planning and getting excited for your cruise. From setting a countdown timer to reading reviews and checking out photos of people who recently cruised on the ship you'll be on, ShipMate app is an app we use daily right before a cruise. You can also download your itinerary for offline use on your cruise. Just make sure you connect to Wi-Fi before you do that. We also used ShipMate app to book 2 excursions on our next cruise, and you can browse and book them right inside the app. Once you book them, they show up in the app under Booked Excursions when you select the Profile tab. Number 8 is a clever little app my husband found to solve a common problem we have on vacations. It's called Video to Photo, and it does exactly what it sounds like it will. It allows you to isolate still photos out of video, which is super handy for those moments when you captured something on video, but you're kicking yourself because you didn't grab a still picture. It takes a bit of patience to find the perfect frame to create your still from, but this puppy has been a lifesaver on many occasions for us. Number 9 is an app I use in my daily life for social media posts, but it also comes in handy on a cruise. It's called Spark Post, and it's an Adobe app that allows you to quickly create visually appealing posts using a combination of images and text, or text and backgrounds. You can select from tons of free stock photos if you need them, and even borrow ideas from the templates they feature on the app. There are lots of fonts to choose from, and it's super friendly. Trust me, I am not techie, and I've gotten a ton of use out of this app. We could spend hours talking about the features, but the key is you can customize in just about any way imaginable. And the app even walks you through what size you need for each image in simple terms. For example, there's no need to know what size image will look best on Instagram. The app just lets you select Instagram post, then focus on the fun, creative side of your social posts. Number 10 may just be the app I'm most grateful to have access to. Yes, Google Translate is an excellent lifeline when traveling to foreign countries. It allows you to quickly speak or type a phrase into your phone and receive both a text and voice translation, kind of like this. Excuse me, where can I find the airport limousine bus?
空港リムジンバスはどこにありますか?
Cool, huh? Well, thank you so much for watching this episode. We cannot wait to read your app ideas in the comments below. Come on, write them down for us. Be sure to follow Cruise Tips TV on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you want a cruise prep crash course, check out the Cruise Tips TV Academy in the description of the video. Until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Excuse me, I don't like raw fish. Do you have any recommendations for me? She's like, no, I can't help you, lady.